George, thanks for talking to us. You've been at the club for a couple of weeks now. How are you settling in?
Yeah, brilliant. It's a great club to come into in that sense. It's little things like when I first signed, and you got the skipper, Sam, dropped me a little welcome text, and all the boys have been brilliant with me, helping me around, showing me around the place, and got a little apartment sorted, so no more hotel room service, which is always a good thing. So yeah, settled in and ready to get going.
How important is that you do settle in at a club quickly, especially when you join in January?
Yeah, I think definitely, because like you say, you've coming in January, you've sort of got hopefully 3 months until the end of the season. If you're up there in the automatic spots, which is where we're aiming to be. So you have 3 months to come in and make your mark and help the team as much as you can. So for me, coming in and settling in as quickly as I have done straight away is it's brilliant.
In terms of the football itself, how are you finding adapting to this style of play?
I mean, striker's dream playing a team like this. There's chances created left, right, and centre, and as a striker, you're not going to score every single chance, but you sort of got that confidence that if you miss one, there's another one coming that you can go and put it right, and there's plenty of chances for goals, and ultimately that's why I'm here, to score the goals that can help this team, push forward up to where we need to be. So yeah, playing in a team like this, it's pretty easy.
2 appearances so far. What have you made of them?
Yeah, obviously the Plymouth game was tough. Tough way to not win that game, and all the boys know that. We reflected on that a lot last week, and to be fair, we were in a really good place going into the game on Saturday, and on another day we come out with a completely different result, and unfortunately at times that's football. So it's to lose in the manner we did was not nice, but I think we had a little meeting with the gaffer this morning with all the boys, and we all sort of agree that this is when we can be at our most dangerous, and people sort of expecting us to sort of drop off a little bit now, and that's when I know training again this morning and speaking to the boys, everyone's sort of ready to go and prove everybody else wrong, and sort of go and put our mark down on this division.
How important is that mental strength when the team, like you say, is maybe going through a bit of a tough period?
Yeah, massive. I think you can't underplay the importance of that. And everybody in the league is at some point going to have a little wobble, whether it's 1 or 2 games. I don't think it's time for panic stations. It's we know what we're good at, we know what we do, and we know exactly how we can beat people. These are things that we can improve on, and things we need to tidy up on a little bit. Yeah, there definitely is. But I think day in, day out in training, and week in, week out, we've got a few new boys in the building, including myself. So I think once everything starts to click on the training pitch, and it's only a matter of time before we can sort of be go and be that team that go and put a real run together, and then get everybody talking.
Just looking back at your debut itself, how much you enjoy that occasion of sold out Portman Road?
Yeah, it was massive. Those are the games. You remember playing in, and in front of the fans, they didn't stop all game, to be fair to them. And if you can play at home every week like that, then I don't think at times fans realise how much it does help the boys. And in the 85th minute, when your legs are screaming at you and your lungs are burning, but everybody's screaming at you to go and make another run or go and make another tackle, you just end up finding a little bit of strength from somewhere. So hopefully the fans, I know they'll stick with us through this little patch and see us through the other side of it. So yeah, if they can keep turning up in the numbers, I'm sure it'll be just fine.
Just finally, Morecambe at home tomorrow. What are you expecting?
Another tough game. I mean, I know that's probably a little bit cliche to say, but it's in this league. I know, obviously, my experience last year at Portsmouth is there is no easy games. That is League One football. We have to go and set our mark out on the game doors, really, and we like to think about what we're doing rather than what the other team's doing, because ultimately we believe that if we play our best football on the day, we don't think there's many people that can live with us. So it's about us. Obviously, Morecambe will come and they'll make it as difficult as they can for us, and it's not going to be an easy game because they've got good players and a good setup and stuff like that. So for us, it's just about concentrating on what we do and how we come in the game and hopefully putting that into action.